Welcome back. So last time we finished up all of the treasure roads in Wonderia Remains. However, we have one more thing to do in the town before we move on. And we actually have a lot more to check out on the upper level here that's freshly been added. So, as you can see, we still need quite a few ollies. We only need a few more, actually, to unlock this. And we'll need a lot more for that. But we do have one thing we can do while we're up here. But let's just leave him for a second. I wanted to show off. There's just a little coin you can get. You can also now get a shiny here. Get another coin. So we can actually, go up on top of some of these things. There's an observation tower that I don't think was here before. We see the whole town from up here. Neat little fixture. But no, we have the Colosseum to look at today. Let's see what this guy has to say. Gotta admire his spunk. Tournaments are here. Kirby is finally tournament legal. So, this is basically a revamped version of the arena in other Kirby games. Other Kirby games just have a boss rush unlock as a separate mode partway through the game, usually. Oh, and Meta Knight's here. Oh, man. Well, we gotta see him. So in this game, instead, there are different cups you can enter. Meta Knight Cup. We get 6 battles, so we can actually fight every boss fight we have fought up until now, with a little surprise at the end. So let's try this out. So they give you sleep right away. That's kind of funny. Now you notice, actually, I still have that Kirby cake. You actually can bring items in with you if you want. But yeah, we will go with Cluster Needle, or Clutter. I did it again. We'll go with Clutter Needle for our first go here. Let's fight Tropic Woods. It's been a bit. Fun fact: he's like the only boss in the game that is not affiliated with the Beast Pack. He's just an angry tree. It's a Kirby staple at this point. And he doesn't really stand a chance, does he? He's a lot easier when you don't have to worry about having to not use a copy ability for one reason or another. Even with these roots, he's still not really going to do much. So we want to take out the base of that root just so he can't really do anything to us. Boom. So that took us a little bit of time, but not that bad. Now, I really want to switch up to Sword, so we're going to switch up to Sword. These tomatoes here, the Maximum tomatoes, these will not respawn if you use them. So you want to save them. I think we'll be fine. We won't really need to use all of them. Jeez. Oh no. Sorry, Frosty. Get Angie. Boom. Didn't even stand a chance. Hammer would be nice, but I think we can rock this sword for a while. I think sword's pretty good. Although, honestly, we'll give fire a try. I want to show off some powers while we're here. There is no, criteria for doing this perfect with no damage, by the way, but we'll do our best and see. Poor Wild Edge. That nice little fur trim on his coat's gonna get all burned up. Oh, you tried the stinger. Who do you think you are, Dante? Florina. We're gonna have a roasted duck here in a second. This is just... this is just sad. Man. I could be wrong, but I feel like they lower the boss health a little bit for this. Or we could just be that strong, I suppose. There's Gorimondo. You know... Should I use ice again? I used ice on him before. You've already seen it. We'll keep with fire. We'll give fire its due. I mean, it's going to do more damage regardless. Yeah, just sit there and take it. Is that even going to reach him? Ow! Give me that back, please. Just a little love tap. Oh, we actually wanna leave. So that burn actually might kill him before, yeah. He stood no chance. It's interesting that fire is so good in this game. The damage is unreal. Okay, we got Carol. I really don't... Bomb and Tornado seem like awful choices, so we'll go with Fire anyway. And now you guys get to see me fight her again. Probably not flawlessly, but hey. Sorry, Carol. Carol? I'm gonna need you to calm down. She's gonna lose that fire buff on her, unfortunately. And we could get Sword if we want to with these, but we won't. Poor kitty. She'll actually probably die from burning. Yep. But she fell back down for her death. Poor thing. Okay. Now... we actually get a little heal back. Never mind. I was going to show off that I think sleep actually does heal you in this, but we're full health now, so we don't have to worry about it. So here's Meta Knight. There's some cool things to show off with Meta Knight. I probably won't get to show all of them off. Grab it! Well, if you insist. The Lone Swordsman. Let's do it. That's right, we can't dodge roll with this, unfortunately. But hey, we are basically invincible. He's got dodges. Come on, buddy. Come at me. Spin all around us. He's angry. He wishes he was top tier in Smash again. He's taken out on poor Kirby, but Kirby hasn't been... Oh no, we have to break him! Now here's a cool thing we can show. If you eat his sword, we get Meta Knight's sword. And he leaves and comes back with his first sword he ever used from the old games. And we actually get a new evolved form of the copy ability. I actually wasn't sure if I was going to show that off. When he charges up like that, you have to hit B at like the exact moment. Let's dodge these. I'm really glad I got to show that off, because that's the big thing I really wanted to show. Come on. Boom. And then if you mess up, he does this. So I'll let him do it let it do it for him. So that actually does a lot of damage, so you don't want to get hit by that too often. Uh-oh. Oh, he's angry now. And he's just going to keep doing this, so we can't really hit him. Yeah. He's angry. just a bit more. Boom. I have so many questions. Oh, that couldn't have gone any better, honestly. I mean, it would be nice to have, you know, beaten him. Wow, that's a stunning victory. So the only other thing to really show off is you can reject taking his sword if you want to, and just use your whatever copy ability you have, and that intro cutscene will change where he'll go to dive at you and you just dodge out of the way. We got some star coins. We get a rare stone for being the tournament, and for the first time being the tournament, the Meta Knight Sword Blueprint. So we actually got this version of the power early, but now we can actually just go with the blueprint and make it for real. Oh, let's get this first. And hey, look, another medal. And before we do that, actually, I think there's one other thing to show off. No, not yet? Okay, well, there is a present code there, but I guess the game doesn't want to show us yet, so we'll take a look at that later. So here we go. Here's a blueprint for the thing I already have. I actually found out about this like later on, too. I didn't get to do this my first time. I'm really happy I got that off. So, Sword gets to be the first ability to have a third evolution. And as you can see, the power is a little less than the Giant Sword here, but its speed goes way up, and in fact, it's even faster than base Sword. It's 3 stones and 1200, but honestly, it's worth it. We are going to, even though we just barely evolved it not long ago, we're getting this now because it's fun. Here it is again for real. Nice. So let's read what it says. A bunch of cool attacks, just like its namesake. Sword slide, jump, and attack to use upper caliber. With full health, you even get crescent shot. So that's like one of the rare times the game actually tells you about the little slide combos. I've been doing this a lot with the sword. But, yeah, if you slide and do the follow-up and then mash attack, that's upper caliber. The exact same movement I actually did to you. It hits really hard, it does a lot of damage. Obviously, you aren't going to get every hit on every enemy, but it's still pretty good. And of course, sword beams. All sword beams. And of course, there's the fully charged spin attack. There's also, the rising version. And unfortunately, you also get a sword beam for the jump attack. There is no, like, charged up air move, unfortunately. But hey, this is a really, really good power. In fact, it's maybe even a little too good. But, yeah, that's a pretty great kind of power there. And at this point, we don't have much else to really look at with the Colosseum yet. We will be returning to this later, as you might suspect, when we have more bosses to pummel. But with that said, that'll do it. I'm actually really happy with how that went. I was a little nervous that I couldn't quite show that off with Meta Knight. But yeah, next time we will actually tackle the Frozen Horns with new powers in hand.